Yo, what up guys, this is Retronic Guys Cat, you on the Real News Talk channel, you know what to do. So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's a non-wrestling related video. This video is going to be about the boxing icon, Anthony Joshua, being involved in a fatal car accident in Nigeria while he was on location, along with two of his close friends and his coaching partner. And one of them literally had their body decapitated in that incident, literally had their head taken off, because the way the car collided into a stationary lorry as they tried to overtake another vehicle, and they were speeding so fast on a dangerous high road, because roads in Nigeria are very, very dangerous. There's a lot of potholes. One wrong move could turn fatal. And unfortunately, that's what happened in Nigeria. You know, just 10 days removed from Anthony Joshua defeating Jake Paul in Miami, Florida. This happens while he's on vacation. You know, and it's really, really sad. Like, Anthony Joshua survived that accident. He was unconscious. He was found unconscious by the Nigerian police and other bystanders as well. But he managed to regain consciousness and they took him out of the car. And he suffered minor injuries, as we know of at this moment. But we don't know the severity of his injuries. But they said it's not that serious, but it's just minor. So he's been taken to hospital for further evaluation, because you just never know nowadays, man. I mean, life is just so unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen next. It's like you have it all today and you lose it all tomorrow. And sometimes a lot of people in life take things for granted until it's too late. Like, people need to remember that you have the things that you have now just because. But you don't realize when what you have right now could be gone tomorrow. You understand? That's why you should always thank the Most High for another day. And Anthony Joshua is extremely lucky, because at the end of the day, we could be talking about Anthony Joshua and his demise. But luckily, he survived that. But his two close friends that were with him in that car were not so lucky. I mean, nobody's life is better than the other. Nobody's above anybody in life, because we're all human beings. So may those two guys that tragically passed away, may they rest in peace. They just decided to come on holiday along with Anthony Joshua to his homeland of Nigeria. Anthony Joshua is a British boxer with a Nigerian heritage. So he goes to Nigeria almost every year, like during this time, like in the new year, to visit other family relatives and that. And he embraces Nigeria. He embraces it, just like he did when he fought Jake Paul. He was rocking the Nigerian flag. And me, myself, I'm half Nigerian. So, hey, I dig Anthony Joshua for repping Niger, you know what I'm saying? But the UK had a problem with Anthony Joshua repping a Nigerian flag. Okay, despite Anthony Joshua being born in the UK, he's a Nigerian descendant. Really and truly, his parents are Nigerian. So technically, Anthony Joshua is Nigerian. Why can't he rep the Nigerian flag? Why is it a problem? You didn't mind him repping the British flag, but when he reps his motherland, oh, all of a sudden, you have a problem. You see the double standards? So a black man can't rep his own flag now. He can't rep where his parents are from. You see? This is the problem with the Western society. They always want to dumb down so-called black people, because they don't want them to know their heritage. They don't want them to know where they really come from. You know what I'm saying? But them days are long gone. But that's besides the point. The way this whole thing went down, a lot of people are saying that it could be a blood sacrifice. You know what? I'm going to keep it a buck. It could very well be a blood sacrifice because Anthony Joshua didn't really follow the script. What I mean by that is that he wasn't supposed to knock out Jake Paul. He was supposed to be like Mike Tyson, hold back. But Anthony Joshua didn't play by the rules. He didn't play by Jake Paul's rules. Or should I say the elite's rules. He decided to go into business for himself and knock out Jake Paul and put him in his place. So instead, okay, he broke the rules, so guess what? I'm going to break his spirit by taking out two of his closest friends. And they did just that while he was on vacation in Nigeria. Oh, okay, you want to rep the Nigerian flag? You don't want to rep the British flag? Okay. We're going to give it to you, all right? Where it really hurts. That's how evil and demonic these bastards are. Once you go against their demands, they'll fuck you up in the worst way. You know? Just 10 days removed from his boxing match. Man's on vacation. He brought two of his friends along with him. And then they end up getting killed. Being sacrificed. It's fucking sick, man. I mean, this industry is mysterious. This world is mysterious, man. I mean, a lot of people might not, they may not believe in this whole spirituality and all these rituals and all of that, all these dark rituals and shit, because they have no understanding of it. But if you know, you know. But these things are real. Whether you want to believe it or not, they're 100% real. And if you don't believe in it, hey, I don't know what to tell you. But you go figure. You go figure. But man, I don't want to make this video too long, man, but I saw the actual video of the aftermath and it's so gruesome. It is very, very hard to watch. I reckon you should go and check out the video. But viewer discretion is advice. So it's not suitable for all viewers. And it's very, very disturbing, I must say. One of the most gruesome things I've ever seen in a very, very long time. Like, it's just so unfortunate, that happened just before the new year. We're nearly in 2026 and two of his friends didn't make it. They ended up dying at the end of 2025, unfortunately. And now, when Anthony Joshua finally realizes, which he probably does by now, that two of his friends died the way that they did, it's going to traumatize him for life. Like, he's going to have to seek counseling, serious counseling, spiritual counseling, because he ain't going to overcome this that easy. And people are talking about him and Tyson Fury boxing in the future. Look, that's the least important thing right now. The most important thing is Anthony Joshua recovering and getting right, because he's going to need all the support at this moment in time. Everything, all the boxing shit needs to be put on hold. It needs to be put on hold. And he's going to be out of the game for quite some time. There's no timeline of when he will return to the boxing ring. But at the end of the day, his top priority is to be in full health and mentally and emotionally regain a lot of his confidence and a lot of his momentum, because right now he's at a devastating point of his life. Something that could, really affect him for life, which is gonna. It's gonna affect him. He's not gonna overcome it that easily. That's why I say that he needs all the support in the world right now. After losing two of his best friends, man. You know. And I wish Anthony Joshua a speedy recovery. He didn't deserve to go through this. But end of the day, when you're in this industry, nothing's off limits. You signed a deal and now you got to deal with it. Because a lot of Americans didn't really know who Anthony Joshua was before the fight with Jake Paul. And after he defeated Jake Paul, his exposure expanded even further. And this shit happens. Hence why a lot of people are saying that this could be a blood sacrifice. Because he's moved up to another level now. Compared to where he was before. Where he was just known all over the UK and barely known in the States. So now he's known worldwide. And because of this whole tragedy, which is sad. But at the same time, the industry is a dirty place. It's a demonic place, and if you get out of line, shit like this is gonna happen. But again, I wish Anthony Joshua a speedy recovery, and condolences to the relatives of the people that passed away. I send my fullest sincere condolences, because they were just on holiday with Anthony Joshua and just to have a good time, and their life just gets snatched like that in the most heinous way. So yeah, I mean, that's all I gotta say. I ain't got nothing more to say, man. RIP to the victims of the fatal car crash, and prayers up for Anthony Joshua. Stay blessed. Peace.